quickly before we get into all this Daredevil stuff because there's a lot of Daredevil stuff. A lot of Daredevil stuff. We got a confirmed casting for Dina. It is
Do we?
Isabella Merced, the girl who is playing Anya in Madam Web, and she's playing Hot Girl in the DCU.
I forgot that she.
You still don't know who I'm talking about?
Me?
I know.
You know? Okay.
I know who Isabel Merced. Yeah. I know.
Okay, good. And then
Yeah, she has a lot of projects. She has a lot of projects, I think, this year.
yeah, wasn't she Dora?
Yeah.
I think she was Dora for the live
she
action.
was. Yeah, but she also she has Superman Legacy as well this year. Or
for
not this year.
Hot
Girl.
Hot Girl, yeah.
That's pretty
An
exciting.
Alien as well. She's gonna be an Alien.
Dang.
So she's got a lot of projects.
There's a new Alien movie? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. She's our Dina. She's officially our Dina. I
mind
like how we're getting locked in castings this early instead of just being like, oh, rumored. I like how we're getting locked in.
Like the Fantastic Four. Unlike the Fantastic Four, I mean.
I'm still waiting. But
You're waiting.
apparently Pedro and Vanessa are the only ones that are locked in.
Yeah, because Pedro dropped the role for Reed.
We talked about that last time.
Yeah, we did weapons.
Speaking of castings, I don't know who this is, but so this week, Austin Abrams from Euphoria was given the offer to play Sentry in Thunderbolts, but in the same week that he was given the opportunity, he shut it down. So we still don't have a Sentry, rumored at least.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah, I don't know who could play.
I really don't. I just don't.
Yeah.
That's like an actor, honestly.
Because they're gonna start filming soon on that too. They're getting close to filming Thunderbolts.
I'm gonna try to make this sound as good as possible. I want them to hire an actor that could if you saw him on the street, you were like, that guy's on drugs. That guy's a drunkie. Like
because of the long hair, and then he's just fucking.
And he's a druggie in the comics. Like that's his origin.
Yeah,
he's itching. He's fixing for some drugs, and he finds a vial, and it turns out to be like super soldier serum, like experimental, and he just becomes just a godlike creature.
Just cast me as that.
Also, I didn't. Okay. Did you just call yourself a godlike creature?
Wow. You said druggie.
Oh.
I'm not though. I'm not.
Jesus. So, speaking of projects that I didn't know that were still going on, Wonder Man?
Yeah, they resumed filming, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did in Los Angeles.
I know nothing about Wonder Man.
Oh, I have no idea. Is he Marvel or he's Marvel?
He's Marvel. Yeah, he's Marvel. That's all I know.
His own show, and apparently, what's his name? He was quote unquote Mandarin, quote unquote Mandarin in Iron Man 3, and he was also in
Trevor.
He's
Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, Trevor Slattery is supposed to be in that too because it's like a Hollywood type of beat.
Huh.
And then.
So is he like a Hollywood actor inside the Marvel universe that gets superpowers?
That has powers.
Has powers?
He already has the powers.
Oh.
I don't know how. I don't know too much about Wonder
Man. I know absolutely nothing about
Wonder Man. Do you know what kind of powers he has or no?
From the picture, it kind of looks like cosmic-y almost. He's got like a purple aura around him. Looks like he can fly. But
flying is pretty cool.
Super strong too. Yeah. We all enjoyed Marvel's What If, right? Like I didn't have an issue with it. I liked it. People were kind of complaining that season 2 was kind of meh, but I was like, I thought it was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
They're
I like
giving us what we want, bro.
it, literally.
A
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
one.
what if. Star
Yeah.
Wars what if. Now, here's my question. What give me one example of like what one what if episode you want from the Star Wars. Me personally, it would be what if Luke Skywalker, you know how in like the Vision and Empire Strikes Back, he
Yeah.
cuts the head off of Darth Vader and the face is him under. I
Mhm.
want to see what if Luke
Oh,
Skywalker took up the mantle of Darth Vader.
I
What
kind
if?
of like to see like what if the Empire took over the Republic, like Obi-Wan and all those guys turned
Like what
into
if Order
Darth.
66 like 100% worked with no flaws, like
Yes.
just all Jedi gone. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, what if Anakin killed Obi-Wan?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know a lot of people want the what if Anakin didn't turn to the dark side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of I feel like that's kind of a given that we're going to get probably, hopefully.
Hopefully, they
Yeah.
don't miss that out too badly.
I'd assume
Yeah.
that we'd get some for sequels too. I don't know, or with
Yeah, there's a
uh,
lot of room for just everything.
sequels.
Yeah.
There's a lot
And
of like what
then,
else stuff you could do.
speaking of Star Wars, I think I saw something about Daisy Ridley, like
Oh yeah,
being
Oh,
locked
yeah.
in for like
Yeah, didn't she get paid
yeah,
like a ridiculous amount?
12 million.
12.5 million to star in the new Jedi Order Star
Dang.
Wars film.
Just like one movie or like multiple.
I
A
think
new
it's a
trilogy.
trilogy.
Yeah.
I would assume that she would be the main character still. Maybe. I don't know.
This
I mean, I'm down.
era's Luke Skywalker, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What they're going to be growing up with, Rey.
I mean, I'm down for it if it's like a good
Uh,
story.
Also,
Unlike
speaking of Star Wars, you know how we are supposed to get like a horror thing for
Zombie? No,
the what?
the Stormtrooper zombies or no?
I
What
didn't
we
even
do?
think about that. That would be cool.
what if Star Wars zombies? That'd be pretty fucking
Oh
cool.
my
That
god, I'm
would be
really
bad.
blanking on the name right now. Oh wait, I have a Funko Pop of them. Wampa of the Wampas. You know how we're supposed to get a Wampa horror movie type thing for
Oh,
Hoth?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
So I still haven't seen Godzilla minus. I don't know if Hunter has.
I still need to watch it. I want to though.
Bully has. But Dave Filoni organized a Godzilla -1 screening at Lucasfilm HQ with Q&A from the director himself. So if we could get the man who made the whole design for Godzilla, the whole everything, and just implement that into Star Wars, that would be such a cool.
that'd be awesome.
Because what was the budget for their? What was Godzilla minus's budget? Like
Like
something
below
low.
15
It was,
million.
it was low and it was really
Yeah,
good.
it was
So
So
it was below 15 million.
imagine a creature film, monster film in the Star Wars universe where the budget is just Disney budget with those guys working on it.
Mm.
that'd be crazy.
I don't know
Bonkers.
which ones they would do. I don't know what creature they would do. You know what I'm saying? Or if they would just do like a
Yeah.
normal movie with like just like antagonists and rebels or
We got the
whatever.
creature.
Yeah.
They should do the creature from like Return of the Jedi when he goes like to Jabba the Hutt when he gets like fallen
Oh yeah,
into that.
The Rancor pit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
cool.
Or
Yeah.
like the little it'd be kind of interesting like the Battlefront mode where the
Yeah,
and the Ewoks like they're
yeah.
it's
Oh, the
like you're in a
Ewok
storm.
hunt. Oh my god.
Yeah.
PTSD. PTSD.
But for like the Rancor, they should if they're gonna do like a movie, they should have like a group like of hunters, like nothing like too crazy, but like hunting down like the creature that's been like terrorizing like the seed or something.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I feel like they have to include like a giant monster if they're
Yeah.
gonna include those guys, because like they killed it apparently. I haven't seen it. I'm
Or
gonna
like,
take it.
or like, or like the snow monster from like.
Yeah, the Wampa,
Empire
the
Strikes
Wampa.
Back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the Wampa.
Yeah.
I forgot them.
I did too, and then I looked up and I forgot I have a Funko Pop up there.
I was like, what's a Wampa?
Yeah, the one that
Took me a hot
Luke's
second to
in. The
remember.
Luke when
Yeah.
Luke's in the cave with that guy, yeah, and he cuts off the arm. Yeah, it's a Wampa. All right. Now diving into because I have a lot of Marvel stuff. I have a lot of
Yep.
Marvel stuff to talk about. So
I have some people. Oh,
Muse. I don't know if you guys know about him. He's a Daredevil villain. He's a serial killer, right? I'm gonna try to make
Yeah.
this as PG as possible. He's a serial killer that uses the body parts and like blood of his victims to create art around really the city. I don't really know what his like main goal is. I just kind of did a really quick look up random
yeah.
synopsis of what
Research.
he is basically. And so he's apparently supposed to be in the new Daredevil show, which is now being referred to as a revival rather than a reboot. And Vincent D'Onofrio said that because of this, it was because of the reproduction of the show, like how they shut everything down and rewrote everything. That like decision made canon, defenders, all that. Here's the quote right now. It brings in a lot of cool stories and all collateral story that happened in those original 3 seasons of Daredevil. So we now get to start this born again situation with all that history behind us and outcome all of that history. So we're gonna get explanations of what happened to Bullseye. We're gonna get explanations of who got blipped. We're gonna get explanations of where certain heroes were during the blip, like if they were around, because obviously Daredevil is still around during the blip because he fought Maya in
Yeah.
Echo
Echo.
during the blip, and White Tiger is reportedly set to appear in Daredevil Born Again, still rumored to be played by Jenna Ortega, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And they may not have the 18 episodes anymore for the season. Vincent said, I think the show could definitely work with more episodes, and I know that Charlie is, and I am too. Happy to do that, but the number keeps fluctuating. I don't want to say a number that we're going to do because I'm not even quite sure what it is. So it could be more, or it could be less.
Could be less. I hope it's more.
I hope it's more. And
A
then
lot
Because
more.
it'd be crazy. It would be badass.
I don't think I said this, but the guy who's rumored to play as Muse is the main person in. Have you guys seen Wednesday?
I've
No.
seen clips, but it's like his name is like Hunter something.
This guy's supposed to play
Yeah,
Oh
there
yeah,
Muse.
yeah.
Yeah, Hunter
Reportedly.
Duhan.
And then Eldon Henson and Deborah Ann Wool will return as Foggy and Karen for Daredevil after the rework.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Instead
the
of killing him off
Lord.
screen.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
god, dude, that'd be so
no one can
stupid.
replace them.
Pissed off so many fans that he did that.
Yeah. Which, people are kind of like,
Since they were flipped.
yeah, people are kind of dogging on like the whole including White Tiger in this scenario of Daredevil, which I don't think it's a bad idea because there's so much history that we don't know about in New York from when the blip occurred. All we know is
Mhm.
that right during Endgame, that is the only time we see New York, and it's literally like for a split second. It just shows the Statue of Liberty back to its copper form because of the pollution and stuff isn't there, and then it shows the sit down group with
What's around
Steve.
it.
Yep. And yeah, I think they could cook. I think they could cook with it.
Yeah.
And then
And then just have like that.
people also said there was like an issue with Jenna Ortega being in Iron Man 3 that it wouldn't make sense. I was like,
I mean,
she was a
not
kid.
really. I mean, the only issue is like the leg. But if you're really getting really deep into it, but like that wouldn't like she was in there for 1 second.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they've recasted
Like
multiple people in Marvel projects.
they're about to have. I think we talked about this one time, but the villain for Doctor Strange, he's like rumored to like they were wanting to have him come back as a different villain or something.
Doctor Doom.
Wasn't Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
Is yeah, Doctor Doom, yeah.
Okay,
Which
all right. That's all. That's all I have for Daredevil.
and then Vincent D'Onofrio said that they're starting filming soon, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Rather than February, they're gonna start up like any day now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so a rumor popped up for like Madam Web kind of.
Mhm.
So Andrew Garfield was meant to be the Spider-Man of the Madam Web universe. Then the idea changed to it being Tom Holland, and then they reshot and removed everything referencing Spider-Man from the film. That came from Jeff Snyder.
So there's no Spider-Man in that universe at all.
That makes sense. That makes
Yep.
sense.
But then that kind of makes me a little worried about Madam Web being a little bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of stuff that they changed. I think it'll be good.
What do you mean?
Like, okay. Because of the amount of stuff that they changed. Like, they had to reshoot. Then they switched up, like, the idea of, like, which Spider-Man's going to be in it and stuff. I don't know. But then
As
again,
long as
Madam
there's
Web
no
seems-
Spider-Man, I think they're chilling.
They
that's
should
true.
have had
That's
like
true.
they should have had Andrew in there and have him like during the time like the No Way Home happened, and like that's why he wasn't there to like the I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of like Sony Spider-Man, we got the like look of the Venom 3 logo. It looks blue. I don't know if that's like a screen grab of off something, but it looks blue.
Blue?
In
It
blue
looks
wasn't it
blue.
red?
It was red, but
They
now
changed it
just
to blue.
they changed it to blue, so that it's a little interesting. I need to find it, but
What Venom character is blue?
Isn't Poison the next one because of the cop?
Oh yeah.
Toxin is
Toxin.
red and black.
Wait, what? Wait, the cop's toxin or poison?
Poison is like another symbiote, but it's like anti-venom.
Mm.
And it's not really like a venom. I mean, it's symbiote, but it's like I have a figure of him. And then there, Warner Bros. Is hoping Tom Cruise will develop Edge of Tomorrow 2.
We forgot to talk about
That's
that.
good. Yeah.
Speaking of um Tom Cruise, Top Gun 3 is in the works.
Stupid.
I thought I thought Top Gun 2 is a good like
Stupid.
I like
Money grab.
yeah,
Money grab.
which I'm worried about.
They're gonna
I
turn
really
it
like
into a
Top.
fast franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, like, if Tom Cruise wants to do it, not Warner Brothers, I understand. Because, like, Tom Cruise could, like, make it, like, a good-ass story. So, Top Gun Maverick.
Here's the thing. He's gotta die. He
Yeah.
has to die in the
Yeah.
next one for it to be good. And I hate
Yeah.
to say that,
And
but it's like,
just to end it there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it like
and then
confirmed that
continue.
everyone else from like Rooster's coming back, Hangman's coming back?
Yeah.
I would assume so.
I saw
All I
saw
saw was
something
that
like
they're
that.
making
Yeah.
it.
Zangief's coming back for sure.
Mm.
I would assume that like Tom Cruise and
I
Rooster
knew they were
Aries is
gonna
coming
do
back
that. I knew they were gonna make another one. They were like, "Oh, this was
because of
successful."
how much they made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna ruin it. Hopefully not,
Yeah.
but you know, it
But
never
I feel like it's gonna be good.
I
really.
think
Maybe.
it'll be all right. I
It's
think it'll be
either
all right.
it's
As
either a
long
hit
as
or
they end it
miss.
there.
Hit or miss.
Dude, making a second one was a stretch.
Yeah.
Making
but,
a
like,
second one was a stretch. So
'Cause that's like what? How long apart was that from the first one again? Like
like 30
years,
30
maybe.
years, 30
years.
years, decades.
Yeah.
It was like
Because when was the first one released? Like
80s.
80s or 90s?
I think it was
It's like
early
80s.
'90s.
Early 90s, yeah, late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there.
Fact check me.
Let me.
It was released 1986.
So mid 80s,
Mid '80s.
longer. And continuing the topic of Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is now just known as Dead Reckoning. So
Which is
it's
So
not
they
part
made it
2
into
anymore.
one movie.
Yeah. So now it's. I guess the last movie is gonna be a different name, or or if they're gonna be a little dumb about it, then they're just gonna continue making Mission Impossible movies after the next one.
Yeah, I've never seen any.
So,
I don't know. It's kind of confusing because like in the opening title says Dead Reckoning Part 1, Because like
Yeah,
if
and
people own the movie, it's like
hmm
Hmm.
I don't know if they could change that. I don't know.
maybe
It's a
they
little
should
weird.
just keep it at part one and just like do part two.
Yep. And then continuing on with new movies until Dawn film is in the works. I don't know if you guys ever played that game.
I
It's like
never.
the Wendigos. It's like a story game where you have to make choices.
Yeah, I seen gameplay of
You have to
it.
make. Yeah, it's a horror game.
I've never heard of it.
Oh,
Like at all?
it's
I don't think so.
I did a playthrough of it on YouTube. It was like
Well,
it was
I've seen gameplay of it, but never
I
played
don't
it.
think I've ever seen
scary.
it.
Yeah, and
Like at all?
then I'm sure you've seen like little bits of it, but you
Yeah,
probably didn't know what
probably.
it was.
Let me
Like
see.
probably seen it on your feed, but just ignored it.
Yeah, I shit my pants playing that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm. Oh, I recognize that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hmm.
No, I've never seen this
At all? Well, that's surprising.
ever.
I think it's a pretty big game, but I don't know. Could be mistaken.
Oh, and then another thing about Last of Us, Kate Heron, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but will reportedly direct at least one episode of Last of Us season 2. She was previously directed on all of Loki season 1.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
So,
I'm down for that.
and then um a Wizards of Waverly Place sequel series is in works.
What's that?
It's a Disney show with like Selena
Oh,
Gomez
are
and
they? Wait, is it public
it's,
domain or is it Disney?
it's
Probably
Disney. I'm
just this
pretty
one.
sure it's a sequel series, so I would assume it's by Disney. So it's like what they did with
Well,
iCarly with Paramount.
that was a Nickelodeon though. That was Paramount.
I think Paramount owns part of Nickelodeon though.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
it was like an adult show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd
And
probably just be
then
for Disney Plus.
yeah, that's true.
Oh
And then
yeah, I forgot about Disney.